Hey everybody, we're right around the 1st of April, and we're going to feed the horses today and go over some of the things that we've been doing. We've got a lot of progress on the indoor arena. I've been doing some chicken tractor stuff, got the chicks set in there so that they can have a little more space from where we had them originally, and just going to show you all the projects we've got going and what we've been doing. Look at the pastures a little bit and kind of figure out, getting close to starting the rotational grazing that we're doing with the horses, and been waiting on the grass to come in a little bit better, be a little bit thicker. I don't want to get them turned out too soon, so we're gonna take a look at some of that and show you all around what's been going on the last week or so. So this is the hen house. Buddy gave me this it was an old feeder, and just kind of made that into a hen house, and got the hens in here, the older hens that I got from the same guy who gave me the feeder, Blake, good friend of mine out here. This is the little hatch you made here for getting the eggs out, and yeah, we've got a couple in here this morning. If we can get in there. That's a nice. They're doing better now that they're more relaxed. 3 eggs. These are where we've got the chicks going, and they're in there. Cut a hole in the side there. They got their heat, their water, everything they need. And they're looking cute as can be. Like they did well out here last night. Got enough heat for them. And so what's interesting is today we've got a tornado watch coming, so hopefully no tornadoes. This is the setup we've been using to feed the horses in. Put the round bales in there and a little feeder. It's keeping them dry. They waste a little bit, but not too much really, and keeps it nice and dry, and that's where they go in to hide from the rain, but mostly they don't mind the rain too much. So our grass is getting up. We still have some of the dead winter grass showing through. We haven't got, that's the warm season grasses is the yellow stuff, and that hasn't started to really come through too much yet, but all the green stuff is the cool season grasses, and we planted some annual winter ryegrass, and that's coming through pretty nice. And yeah, it's about, I don't know, 6-7 inches. I'd like to get it up 9-10 before we start putting the horses out here on it, and then we'll be rotating. I'm going to break this field up here. I don't know, it's about 4 acres. And we've got 3 horses on it, and we're going to be breaking it up into about 15 spots, little small spots, and put them on each spot 2 days at a time. From what I've been learning, that the grass, after it's nipped on the 3rd day, that's when the sugar content starts to come up and go into the blade from the root. And so you don't want to be grazing the horses on it on the 3rd day. And then this is where they've been all winter. they've got this grazed down. So I'd like to give this now about 30 days or more, depending if we can come back to the first grazing areas. If 30 days rest on those is enough, and it's looking pretty good, I'd like to just come back to that and give this maybe even 60 days rest. And then we've got our track around the outside edge here, and that's nice and green and tall. And what we're going to do there is run cattle all the way around the outside of the property, around the edge of this track that follows the forest over there, and then here. And then when we don't have cows in the winter, that'll be our riding trail. But that's the plan there. And right here at the top of the hill where you can kind of see the tractor and the horse trailer, that's where the cattle will come in off the track, or the narrow pasture here, and then up to the barn where we'll be doing the cattle work. So here's the barn. It's up as far as the structure goes. We've got the gutters in. I got to do a little bit more with how they drain out, but this side comes out here, then the other side, and we've got this all buried and underground right here, because this is where we'll be riding on this outside as well. As you can see, the sand is here on this side of the arena as well. So this is the outside riding arena, and then there's the big doorway we put in so we can ride in and out on the side. I've got the trucks and trailers parked in here today. Got to get them all in because of this possible storm with the hail and tornadoes and whatnot. Odds of it hitting us are slim. But anyway, this is the other side, and it comes out and drains down the hill here. I've got this log put in place so I can do something more permanent, keep people from driving on the pipe. But it drains off the side of the hill here, runs down across the road. There's a ditch there where the dark grass is that runs next to the round pen, keeps the water from going into the round pen, and then out past that yellow area where you can see I sprayed the grass down off my road, and it looks like I gotta do a little more spraying because it's not all dying on the road like I was hoping. But anyway, all that runoff goes out past the horse's shed there, hits this low spot where you can see the trees, and then ends up down around in the pond eventually. So that's where all the runoff goes. And anyway, we're making progress on the barn here. The roof overlaps the roof, or the gable end overlaps the roof on the tack room and grooming area. Makes it, this barn sure makes what I thought was a good size little tack area and grooming area and lounge look tiny. I mean, it makes it look miniature, but it's actually it'll be a pretty nice little area. Anyway, that's the progress we've got. I'm loving this barn, man. It's just perfect. Looks like it'll be the perfect size. We haven't ridden in it yet. I got to get fencing up and work the ground, and then we'll be ready to go. But here we are, April. Well, actually, it's April 2nd now, and then we'll be ready to go. Here, I don't know, a couple weeks, but we're hoping the tornado doesn't hit and cause problems. But you know, they give you plenty of warning here. Things, wild storm is supposed to hit sometime around 1, and then we'll kind of get inside and see what happens. But they're closing schools. It's crazy here how much warning they give at everything. They've known for a week, almost a week, 4 or 5 days that this storm was coming. And so schools, some of the schools are closed today. Some are getting out half day. So I guess it's supposed to be a pretty intense storm. So we'll just let everybody know how that worked out. All right. So that wraps it up for the week of, where are we at? April 2nd. And then, so last week and a half or so since we've given an update. So anyway, glad to bring you guys along on this journey and show everybody what we're doing. It's been a lot of work. There's several things I told Erica that we should have been filming. Me trying to catch the hens out of that chicken tractor yesterday was quite a rodeo, and then putting them in the hen house and then moving the chicks. But and when you're working that hard, we're not making any money filming this stuff, so I can't film everything. But anyway, fun to update everybody, and hope you all had a good Easter.